Hi guys, it's Heather from heatherchristo.com, and today we are making spiced apple bread. This is a redo of a recipe that my mom used to make for us when we were little. We would come home from school and the whole house would smell like heaven. I especially love this on these blustery fall days so that my own children can come in and have some warm apple cider and a slice of this bread, and it makes me feel good to know that I'm kind of recreating one of those nostalgic childhood moments from my own childhood. It's a really easy recipe, which is gonna entice you to make it all the time. It comes together as quickly as like a banana bread. This is gluten-free all-purpose flour. I like to use Bob's Red Mill. It has a really nice texture. You don't have to combine a bunch of different ingredients. Then we've got brown sugar. I love that caramely flavor that the brown sugar adds. In here we've got a bunch of dry ingredients: nutmeg, cinnamon, baking powder, baking soda, a little xanthan gum, and then kosher salt, which brings all of the sweetness out in a really nice way. So we're gonna combine that. And then in here I've got 1.5 cups of unsweetened organic applesauce. And on top of it is 1/2 cup of unsweetened coconut milk. And I just use the kind that you get in a carton in the refrigerator section at the grocery store. I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil and then about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. While this is mixing, I'm gonna spray the loaf pan. The last step is to peel and chop an apple, and I'm gonna cut it into like little bite-sized chunks, and we're gonna fold it into the batter. So that way when you're eating your apple bread, you find nice little bursts of fresh apple. It's a really nice addition. If you like a really tart apple, then you would want to use like a Granny Smith. And I like it kind of sweet. So right now I'm using a Gala apple, which are local here in Washington State and one of my favorites. And you don't need a whole apple. You probably just want about 1/2 cup. If you have too many pieces of apple, then your bread doesn't cook through on the inside and it'll get kind of soggy and gummy. And I'm just gonna add these and give it a quick little spin. That's it. We're not really looking to break anything down. We just want to get them incorporated. And I'll do the rest of it with the spatula. And then it goes right into our prepared loaf pan. I'm just going to smooth the top here. And then I've got an oven that's been preheating. It's 350 degrees. And I'm just gonna pop this in there. It takes 1 hour, so you can go do something else. Then your whole house is gonna smell amazing. I'm ready to take this bread out of the oven, and it's a beautiful golden brown color. And you just wanna let it cool for a little while, and then take a little offset spatula and kind of work it around so that you know it will come out cleanly. I like to do a nice dusting of powdered sugar. It cuts really nicely, and then you get in there and you can see the little studs of apple that have cooked down and gotten really soft. So good. So I'm gonna slice this up and leave it out for my kids, and they're gonna be so excited when they get home from school. There you go, spiced apple bread. Please make it soon, you will not regret it. Head on over to heatherchristo.com for the recipe.